This is Zarek with Indignation Gaming, here to talk about gaming history. Released in 1995, 2 years after Doom, the game Dark Forces would become known far and wide as Star Wars Doom. But in fact, LucasArts built their own game engine from scratch. Although it follows in the footsteps of Wolfenstein 3D and Doom, it definitely has that Star Wars flavor. They've got some story about how the Rebel Alliance can't steal the Death Star plans, so they hire some never-heard-of-before loser named Kyle Katarn to do it. That's all you really need to know. Episode 4 wouldn't happen without Kyle. This game is a straight first-person shooter. That means no lightsabers, no force powers. You are a mercenary who runs around and shoots people dead. Revolutionary for its time was the fact that the game featured voice acting.
This is too easy. Now I get to my ship.
The space in between each mission is filled with either narration, cutscenes, or flavor text, depending on the mission. So it really appealed to those Star Wars fans who wanted some story while they shot stormtroopers.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will...
Having established his niche in the Star Wars lore, they go ahead and add a whole new adventure for Kyle to participate in.
I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper, release.
A new type of stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper.
They actually named the game Dark Forces after the enemies you fight in it, known as the Dark Troopers. But before you even see a Dark Trooper, you'll have to traverse countless missions, none of which really feel like they're leading up to the final confrontation. This, however, was typical of first-person shooters of its time. There was some satisfaction to be said for just running around and shooting people. And if I had to guess, I'd think that's what LucasArts was capitalizing on here.
Katarn will not be as easy to deal with. He is very resourceful.
Katarn was once an impressive Imperial officer. Katarn will never come near this ship. My new hire will see to that.
They will also capitalize on the fans' love of Boba Fett. The game wasn't without its flaws, however. Unlike Wolfenstein 3D, there was no save load system. The game would automatically track your progress through the missions, and give you stage select access as appropriate. However, you'd still have 3 lives, and if you lost all 3 of them, you'd have to start the level over. And trust me, that's not fun. After you're done wading through the story and useless side missions, you'll discover that these Dark Troopers are pretty difficult mini-bosses, although nothing that a good circle strafe can't beat. The game has no multiplayer or alternate mode. You simply play it for the single-player experience and be thankful. This game sets the stage for the Jedi Knight series. Kyle Katarn will return and star in 3 more video games. He will then be your ally in yet another game, and my wife tells me he's featured in some of the Star Wars books, although I can't say that firsthand. That concludes my coverage of Dark Forces.